The Equalizer stars Denzel Washington, Chloe Grace Moretz, and a bunch of Russian dudes. And this is based on a classic television show that I didn't even know existed. And this is about Robert, Bob, played by Denzel Washington, who believes he's lived a quiet life, a mysterious life after he's got out of the CIA. And he has this routine of going to a coffee shop, a diner at like 2 a.m. in the morning, and he meets this young girl played by Chloe Grace Moretz, and they meet each other every night, and she's kind of like a prostitute for the Russian mobs. And he noticed that she becomes beaten, and he doesn't want to see her get beat up and bruised in the hospital, so he decides to take matters into his own hand and kind of get back into that life he used to live, and he does a great job at it. This is probably one of Denzel Washington's best movies for me. I just love this movie a lot. There were some flaws in this movie. Between shots of Denzel Washington kicking ass, a lot of the scenes just kind of bored me a little bit and just weren't interesting. Just scenes that just didn't need to be there. But the scenes when Denzel Washington is kicking ass definitely delivers. There's the first moment where Denzel Washington starts beating up the Russian mob is a great first scene for that. It's a scene where I know what's going to happen, but the build up to it is so perfect and it's so intense, and you just feel that this moment is going to happen and it's going to kick ass, and it does. It's really great. This movie is a bit cliche at times. It's a generic movie with the CIA and getting back into the game kind of, but the way that it's handled and the score and the shots for the movie I thought was really great. Denzel Washington does a great job in this movie. Chloe Grace Moretz has a small role. From the trailers it looks like she has a bigger role, but most of her scenes are in the beginning of the movie, and she does a great job here. So just really Denzel Washington and Chloe Grace Moretz. But the guy, the main villain, a Russian guy, doesn't hold back in what he does. At first I thought he was going to be one of those weaker villains, but no, he is a villain that doesn't hold back from anything, and he's feared by everybody, and it definitely shows, and he does a great job at it, striking fear into like his Russian mob members' hearts, and he just scares everybody that he crosses path with. So The Equalizer, I thought, was well written. Even though it's a cliched movie, I think that the way that was handled made it a really great film to watch, and the fight scenes were amazing. Some of it was slowed down at times and then picked up, but Denzel Washington kind of like timed himself, so it all was really fast paced and quick. There wasn't any shaky cam or anything. Great editing for the fighting scenes, and some of the longer fighting scenes at the end were actually really fun to watch. So this Just Watch Movies with his review on The Equalizer, starring Denzel Washington, Chloe Grace Moretz, and a bunch of Russian dudes who I don't even want to attempt to pronounce their names. So this is Just Watch Movies. Also, you guys can follow me on Facebook. I'll put my link down below for that. Also remember to rate, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.